swamp, he rises where the gators hide. A cry to be faced, freedom, flying for good old boys. Let their voices rise. Rimfire Radio, tight, lit up now. We're ready to ignite. Squirrel.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Rimfire Radio, episode 22. We've got Dan, Doctor of Pew Pews. We got Dusky, the camouflage skeleton. Got Gatlab, he's senile but loaded. And, of course, I'm AR Drew, voted most likely to order DoorDash during a firefight. How the hell's everybody doing? You like that as a senile thing too much?
How did you spell that, by the way? Butt loaded?
Butt loaded? Butt loaded. Actually, it was two words, but, I mean, fair point. That could go either way.
Either one is what I'm asking, man.
I mean, look, I get it. So everybody, we're going to try something new tonight, and it, just based on the history of what you've seen here, it probably won't go well, but we're going to try. We'll see how it goes. This episode 22, gentlemen, we joked at episode 20, like that's a good time to get out of it, but it would be a little ironic for a Rimfire podcast to go out on episode 22. And let's see here. We got Dusky is going to be here soon. We had some interesting comments already in the chat, and I want to make sure we don't skim over anything yet. Let's see. We had Fraggle. He's here for my rim job from my side piece. I think he's talking about you, Gatlab.
He clarified it is you. But
it's me. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I accused him of cheating on another show. That was wrong of me, Raggle, and hopefully we can.
But it wasn't really wrong.
It was no. Well, I mean, he was cheating with us. I mean, we're new. This is episode 22. Who gives a shit about us? All right. So in the chat, a couple of things tonight. Little housekeeping. We don't have a fancy We Like Shooting show website that you can vote for show titles, but I've been thinking about it. I really like the user suggested show titles. So if we say something that you find humorous, post it in the chat that, hey, show title idea, Gatlab is senile, whatever it is. And we'll put it up as a possible name. So somebody keep track of that. Everybody ready to get going? See, we got slides. This is a big thing. We're streaming live on Rumble every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central. So if you're listening to this after the fact, we appreciate it, but you'd have a lot more fun if you were here making fun of us. There's a QR code there for people watching if you want to find all of our stuff and things. And all right. And man, this is going to be tougher than I thought. Yeah, like I said. All right. So we're going to just go to full screen mode. And that did not go to full screen mode.
No.
Yeah, you should have known that this was going to be a shit show, right?
Somebody try. Oh my God, look at that animation. Somebody just tried to tell you how this was not going to work in his special, unique way.
Well, the problem is that StreamYard has limitations on what you can share. So there's that.
Well.
So, sorry.
By the way, that looks nothing like me, and I don't like it.
Good. It's good.
They got me looking like Tommy Chong.
I thought you would appreciate that. I was kind of leaning maybe a little more into the hippie thing.
I did go to Ann Arbor for college, but no.
I don't know what that means. Is that a school?
Yeah, University of Michigan.
All right. Well,
I guess was it Ann Arbor?
Yes, the real one, Ann Arbor, not Dearborn.
Isn't that where they did American Pie? Is that the school they were all going to?
It might have been. I know the Unabomber was there for a while.
Street cred.
You can have that vibe.
I have two Uncle Teds, Nugent and Kaczynski.
All right. Well, let's just
both great patriots in their own way.
Yeah.
Not wrong at all.
Let's get into Rimfire Rundown. You'll notice the new shade of squirrelflage. I'm very happy with this. Very little work was performed. This is just AI. And I think, like always, we're going to start. So we're going to start with the listeners. And I would be remiss if I didn't start with Dale. Guys, Dale sends me an email at least once a week. I actually really like it. He's got a lot of interesting stuff he's got going. He apparently really enjoyed me discussing my man purse, and so he shared his man purse. Do any of you guys have a man purse that you carry a gun in?
I mean, are we not doing phrasing anymore? Because sharing his man purse sounds really bad.
It's as bad as Rumble Wallet.
Remember when you bought a man purse? I'm like, I wouldn't be caught dead with a man purse, and then I pulled out my man purse.
Right. No, yeah, you got to pull out your man purse. That's true.
Drew's
It wasn't
probably got a
mine. I
man
just thought it
purse.
was funny. I think they're cool.
He's
But I don't
probably
have
got a
one.
man purse.
I don't
Here's a
actually
man
have
purse.
one.
Look, I can. It's like I think we talked about this the other day, and he's just kind of responding to it. But fanny packs, I can't get there. But I completely respect other people using them. I'm not making fun of them.
Yeah, and I told you last time at the Concealed Carry League, somebody was running out of their fanny pack. I was impressed. I gave him a lot of props, and told him that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
He was doing good.
I mean, if you train with it, it works. That's awesome.
No, it does. It really does. There's nothing wrong with that. Just
I
a
also
different
got
way to do things.
I got another message from Evan. It's I don't know how to say his Instagram or YouTube handle, but it's EVNRAYASH. Y'all should check him out. He's got some pretty cool stuff. The thing that
You linked it. Yep. Sorry.
Say what?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I say the thing that I saw I really liked. He had this King Cobra that he stuck it looks like Gideon Omega on it. Maybe is that Gideon Omega? I can't tell because Gideon would be on the other side, but pretty slick. But the other thing is, I guess I hadn't thought about it because I'm not a revolver guy. But I never asked the question: does somebody make speed loaders for 22 revolvers? And the answer to that is yes, they do. And they come with this
carrying case. That's really cool.
And it is. And they make them for most of the double action rimfire revolvers. They make one for the GP100 that I hope to have back by the end of the week.
Yeah, I saw somebody at one of the rimfire matches running their revolver, one of the 10 round cylinders, and they had a whole bunch of the speed loaders ready to go in one of the cases, as you've seen.
A case like this?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty slick. So just another example.
Nice.
Another example of us learning from our listeners things that we don't even know, or I didn't know about. You did. You've seen it. Also got another email. Like I said, we really appreciate the emails. John B. from Texas. He may have been confused with this, or he may have posted the review somewhere else. He sent the review in the email, which I also appreciate, because then if it was bad, it wouldn't affect us. 5 stars.
Oh.
Rimfire Radio has ignited a passion inside of me that I don't know I had. Oh, wait, that was Dusky's Beretta. The cast members each have their own unique touch of the tism, true, and the show is oddly entertaining because of it. I learn something new every week, even if
should we be offended by that?
Internalize it every way. So I learn something new every week, even if it's what not to do. LOL. That's fair. But really, this show has got me excited about rimfire weapons. I have now started a journey into the rimfire realm that is simultaneously growing my gun collection and shrinking my checking account. Keep up the good work. I think that's awesome, because
that's one of the nicest things I've ever heard.
We're encouraging him to make the bad decisions we're making, and if we can help somebody else, that's awesome.
That kind of made my day to hear that.
Yeah, it was good. I'd like getting those emails. That's
pretty awesome.
We had a very active Discord last week. Rougarou, yet again, is proving that he's cooler than we are. Did he post the brand? I don't know if that's a Volquartsen barrel he put on this thing.
I think it was carbon, right?
Yes, definitely carbon. It's sick. It looks nice. And he put it in this Magpul stock with a giant scope. He has really cool shit.
Dude is a legend.
And then he shot a group 10 shots of the cheapest shit ammo he had, which looks like some SK. Yeah,
that was interesting. He showed us that. That was SK in a bulk box. And I forget, he said who made that ammo.
Did he?
I forget.
I got to say, though, that group with his shitty ammo is better than my group with nice ammo.
He's like, this is the shittiest ammo I have.
Yeah, we got Okayest over here in the chat saying you could save so hard with rimfires. He's not wrong. I am proving right now you can spend just as much money on rimfires.
Right.
That's for sure.
And the Outlaw says we should all encourage others to make bad decisions. Absolutely right.
That's what we do here.
I love it.
No,
so that was that's pretty cool. Some cool shit. What is it called?
Summit Precision is the barrel that he
Oh,
bought.
That's right.
Yeah. So I saw I saw another a build online this week on one of these Instagram accounts that I stalk or whatever. That was a Ruger Charger with this same barrel, but like 8 inches long, carbon fiber little barrel, and yeah, kind of inspired me. They look nice. I've only dealt with the Volquartsen carbon wrap 1022 barrel. I put one on a gun for a guy, and he didn't want to spend a bunch of money on the rest of the gun, so it's literally it's a stock 1022 with he had me get a BX trigger, Volquartsen barrel. That's it, and then we stuck it in a Magpul stock, and he put a decent scope on it. And I got to say, it was pretty impressive too. But it looks like from the results with cheap ammo, Summit Precision is also pretty awesome. Do either of you guys have any carbon fiber 1022 action?
No.
Don't have any carbon fiber, nothing.
I work in quantity, not quality. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I resemble that. Yeah, okay. Dutch Walker had some really cool stuff because Dutch Walker has cool stuff. I'm looking forward to we're gonna see him, it sounds like, at Goals. That's pretty close to where he's at. So you did this. I really wonder. So these are 22 Magnums, right? The PMR 30. Is that a 22 mag? See how he's got like the adhesive, like where his fingers go, like to get a little extra grip. That's a smart idea instead of having the whole thing taped. Anybody? I think it's pretty awesome.
It's lovely.
Got M-Carbo upgrades, M-Carbo trigger. I've been really curious about M-Carbo for my Keltec CQB. Anybody? You guys are really talkative tonight. This is going to be...
I was answering somebody else's question in a chat. Sorry. And then, no, look, M-Carbo's got some really cool, weird, like, they have great products for, like, the weirdest guns.
They do a lot of Keltec stuff.
Yeah, like a ton.
Like, they take some of the cocaine out of the Keltec, if you will.
I was a little disappointed when he posted that picture. I told him he should do the Halo conversion, but that works out. I think that's only the P17 that somebody has made one for.
Oh, yeah, with the thing in the front of the handle.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot cooler, but Keltec must have made that more difficult. Or people just want to do it with a larger caliber instead. I don't know.
Yeah. Then he posted his TX22. I don't know if he's got a FRT in this. He may be the only person that I know that has one of these that's not FRT.
I didn't do mine yet.
So a friend of mine did one last week, and we shot it over the weekend. And yeah, it's a thing. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, I'll likely have one at some point. I don't know. I don't think it can be avoided. These addable sights. Now, granted, that's the Guns and Gear guys talk about addable a lot. I've never tried any of their stuff or seen any of it in person. You guys? Was it comment? Go to the ask for comment.
I have the big enclosed.
Addable?
Yeah, like the Acro type knockoff.
You like it?
Love it.
Does it
I've never ordered any of theirs yet.
Yeah, I dig it. The prices are actually really, really good. Of course, if you know, you can get a little discount on top of that with the
Gun and Gear
guys. Yep. And
I do like their sense of humor, though.
Yeah.
With the same tactical dot that they released.
STD. Yep. Now they got the solar STDs, but the original ones are like $129 plus the discount.
Oh, damn! That's not bad.
I've had it on the FRT TX22. I've had it on my Glock 19 for a while. Now it sits on my PCC, the Fat Cat PCC.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really, really like that dot. I don't know. It's the only one of their products I have. I do have like 24 of their products in a shopping cart at the moment. I can't ever make up my mind what I want to buy or to commit to it.
That's a couple.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
So
I'm going to their website right now for the first time and looking at it.
Yeah, go check them out.
I will say, so can we all agree, like, a lot of this stuff looks very similar to all the other brands. And so, like, I know there's, like, what, 3 or 4 factories.
Probably reasons for that.
Yeah. I think it comes down to the QC by the guys here stateside, because, I mean, they got to check these things. And then the customer service. I think that's what you're buying. Like, you're buying, like, the Gideon guys. I've only had one optic of theirs, and it wasn't mine, a customer, and it did not fail. The lens broke, and it was on an Omega, which is round, and round optics, you know, seem to break more. And I'm pretty sure the fucker dropped it. He said, "Oh, it just broke," but I don't believe that. But
I have a Valor that's been yeeted onto the concrete. It's got chunks of glass missing and gouges around the frame on it, and it lights up and it holds.
So this one, even with the cracked lens, was working. But like I said, the lens was cracked. I have a friend that's cracked an SRO. You know, I think my buddy was careless with it, but I said, hey, I reached out to Gideon. I said, look, guy says that, you know, it broke. And they didn't argue, like, and they're completely cool about it. No questions asked. They're like, yeah, just send it back. And I forget, it's been last year. They either sent one out before they got that one back or something. He had a replacement really quick, which is much better than the I've only had one optic fail, and it was a Holosun that I own. And
a what?
A Holosun. Sorry. Yeah, good. Sorry. You're right. I'm still on my first glass of whiskey. But I had to send that thing in, and they didn't send me a new optic. They held that thing for like 6 weeks, and I think they took it apart and repaired it and sent it back. Now it works fine now, so I can't complain about that. But I mean, it's like I was without the optic for like 6 or 8 weeks, and they didn't replace it. They just fixed it. And I was kind of like, yeah, that's kind of cheap, especially since they charge more. Yeah. So we got John. You got John B, the guy who's trying to compete with Dale for my heart. He said, "Hell, I dropped my Gideon Omega on concrete, broke it, contacted Gideon, and admitted that I dropped it, and they still replaced it for free." Gideon's
100%.
Right. Look, and I'm not. Look, guys, don't go break your shit. I mean, intentionally. But Gideon, they seem like just everybody there's real stand-up dudes.
I think that's kind of a valid point, though, because, you know, you got companies like EOTech and Trigicon, and they don't always support that sort of thing. Right. Or if you get it secondhand or surplus, they're not going to honor a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah, you think you're getting a lifetime warranty, but then they're like, "Oh, that thing's 8 years old, so we're going to give you a $200 rebate off of, you know, buying from our store, even though you can probably find it for $200 cheaper somewhere else, anyways."
They don't explain in detail whose lifetime they're referring to.
Yeah.
Not yours, not the lifetime of the optic, of course. But yeah, their stuff costs 2 or 3 times more, and they don't support it as well.
That's why, like, we get, you know, the optic snobs, and I've looked, the Trigicon stuff's nice, the EOTech stuff's nice. I like it. You know, I've had a couple of Vortexes that seem pretty nice, and I know to an extent, like, if you really pay up, you can get some really nice stuff. But this stuff that you can get for entry level prices now is some of it's really, really good. Like, I'm just not
living in the golden age of optics.
There was a very large, darker complected gentleman, I think, that I heard say that a couple times. Yeah, no, that was him. No, it's really true.
Like
Golden age. That's what Dr. Scary Guy said. Dutch, again, the guy just has cool stuff. I actually have this one on the bottom right, and he has an edible on that as well, the 22 mag Walther WMP. I was thinking about this when I was messing with it the other day. When I tried to shoot it through a rimfire can, it just blew all kinds of shit back through the action because of the 22 Magnum. And I was thinking, what if I put a 5.56 can on it? So stay tuned. That's probably going to happen. So,
or maybe one of the Hux flow through 22.
Yeah, so I think Dutch might have actually told me in the chat one time that he's done that, and it still is pretty blowing some shit back. But then the question is, what about a Hux 5.56 can, which I don't have, but I could have someday.
Might be a little heavy.
Well, you're gonna have that. He's got this FN 502. I've had several comments and even a couple in the emails asking like about it. Have any of you guys shot an FN 502?
Never.
Me either. They do seem popular.
I
It's
think
a
I
Uber
did
X.
at CanCon once because I remember talking to them about if they were making a 22 can, and they didn't have one yet. But I shot their 22 pistol, and it was all right. I mean, it's a 22 pistol. It's polymer. It's a little squishy in the trigger.
Yep.
Whatever.
And then you got that beautiful one on the top left, the high standard. And I've just always liked those. That's beautiful. And a Smith & Wesson. Yeah, Dutch just has. Dutch is too good for us. Then we have Razzie. Razzie had some pretty nice stuff, and he's got on a Bucky's blanket trying to appeal to the Texan in me. He had a little tomorrow's tasting, a fine assortment. Is it a Smith & Wesson? Is that a 42? Is that the one on the bottom? He definitely has a Smith thing going. But yeah, got himself a God, I can't think today. I need to drink more.
Yes.
What kind of trigger is that on the Smith & Wesson on top?
Oh.
Tandem cross trigger. Yeah, it's pretty slick. And Dwayne got some testing to do. So he's got some Woof, and he's got some Ely. That Ely is pretty nice stuff. That is proof right there again that you can spend as much money on 22 as you do on centerfires. And then, did you guys see this video that Outlaw shared?
I did not watch it because I forgot.
So when I saw this, I thought, hey, that's cool. That's that Angstad Arms integrally suppressed barrel, because they make one for the Ruger Precision Rimfire. But this is from AB suppressors, which make those really cool. Man, I can't talk tonight. The suppressors that go back over the barrel.
Yes.
What do they call those?
Reflex.
They make a bunch of those for like bolt action.
Everybody here knows but you, Drew.
I haven't drank that much, but I've been off this week. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm the senile one. But yeah, y'all ought to watch this video. Tactical Advisor's pretty interesting sometimes. Little shilly sometimes, but I like his videos. I don't think he's like lying about everything, which is cool. But it seemed very quiet. And like everything else, I just want one now.
Yeah, you should get one of those and then a Hux 22 can and some other shit tonight. Just do it.
Dude, I can't. For it, man. It's going to be a little while before any of this happens because I am broke.
Just so you know, Dusky's in the StreamYard chat looking for you.
Oh, well, I can't see the chat.
Well,
I would have to exit the, I guess we can.
He needs some help in the lobby there.
Oh, he's stuck outside.
I've been sitting here in the lobby screaming out all the answers to all the questions, and nobody can hear nothing. It's the goddamn tandem cross trigger and the reflex suppressor, damn it. Let me in.
Here's the deal. You just got to talk to
everybody but you knew it.
When I'm sharing the actual slideshow, because we can't upload the slides because we have so many pictures in them.
Okay.
You can't see the StreamYard, so you'll have to talk.
I see that now.
And
somebody else will have to hook me up.
They would say something.
We may have to. I like the slideshow so far. It's working well. I appreciate that you put some work into making things work better and look better, go smoother.
Thanks. You like
good, man.
You like the squirrel flage?
I do. I love the squirrel flage. I love all the shades of squirrel flage. I'm happy.
What if we launched a clothing line similar to some other clothing lines out there, but it was
Colorado
Squirrelado, just squirrel flage. I mean, maybe that's a thing that's maybe it's like
I'd wear it.
Ammo. I don't know,
bro. You know what I do want?
What?
Hopefully, we'll have a chance to talk about it in Des Moines, Iowa. I want a Camerado shirt, but like the combat undershirt, long sleeves, where the sleeves are camo and the shirt is buff or green.
Yeah, like you see on all the shows where everybody's trying to be a Navy SEAL. I like those.
Yeah, that's the one. I want to just show them like how absolutely retarded they are by wearing something more retarded.
You had me at retarded.
All right.
That's a cool idea. What if you did that, but it was squirrel camo?
Make it happen.
That's even more retarded than the Camerado. Camerado's pretty sexy, actually. This is dumb.
Like an operator shirt or something.
That's what he's talking. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yep.
Like an operator shirt, but squirrel camo.
Yeah, man.
Dude, everybody's gonna hate us.
I traded in my multicam tropic LARPing operator shirt for a squirrel camo LARPing operator shirt.
Outlaw already has a little slogan for our Squirrel Rado. Make sure your nuts get eaten. So
okay, we can add that to the list.
Dude, Outlaw's been cracking me up.
He's good, dude.
And again, he shared this, and I hadn't seen this one.
I have not watched that one yet. I started to, got distracted, and there's the end.
What is
so? For everybody that doesn't know, I spent a little time last night and a little bit of time late this afternoon doing AI.
So was that not enough or too much alcohol?
I
led to this.
No. This was sober. This was
okay.
Maybe you should be drunker.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I'm getting drunk now. So, anyways, I'm pouring some more. We're on glass 2.
I hear it. I hear it pouring.
Yep. That's not me pissing. That's some Maker's Mark going in the glass. Yeah. So I had to copy the prompt. It also think there's semen in that beard. I didn't put anything like that in there, but I was like. I took the image that we have on Firearms Radio Network for Gatlab, and then I said, "Hey, make this guy more older, more senile, decrepit, holding a rimfire gun," and this is what it came up with. It was pretty good, very accurate. This looks, for those of you that haven't seen Gatlab in person, this is him. So, rimfire rundown, Gatlab. What do you got for us?
What's the sticky note say? I can't tell.
It says, "Remember, rimfire is the only fire."
Rimfire is what?
The only fire.
Oh,
sure, why not?
Dude, AI, look at this one right here.
Why not?
It has 2 scopes on it, guys. I mean,
y'all gotta chill out on this AI, dude. We got bullets flying with cases in them and things that don't make nothing make sense. So we got scopes on scopes.
Listen,
Yo,
man,
dog,
it's
I
the
heard you
high
like
power
scopes.
and then the low power on top of it is totally normal.
Yeah. 1x prism on the.
Outlaw brings up a good point, and we should talk about this, and Gatlab should apologize. Why does at the Gatlab have his finger on the trigger? Gat, it's very, very irresponsible.
Or the senile. That was the senile description, yeah.
Yeah. What's all that white stuff?
This is my safety.
He doesn't even know where his finger is. This is my safety. No. It's off.
I know where it is. You don't know where it's been.
That. Yeah. That's like the old country song. I don't know where she's going, and I don't care where she's been. No. All right. Well, there we go. So Gatlab, Rimfire Rundown. I see you have a 1022 here. Is this the one from Rougarou that we showed just a minute ago?
That is Rougarou's new build. That's the Black Rain Ordnance BRO receiver and the Summit Precision Rifle. Carbon fiber barrel. Gigantic Arkin.
I like that Arkin. Is that a Black Rain? Is it basically stock Black Rain as far as the trigger and bolt and everything?
No.
What kind of trigger is that?
He has a tendency to
go crazy.
All right, so
Frankenstein. He takes a part from each.
Correct. He'll find his best disconnector, his best trigger shoe, his best whatever pieces and parts, and he has a tendency to order separate triggers and then make the one he wants out of those. So I can't tell you which one of those things that he built that he put into today. That picture, we just took that picture like 2 hours ago. We were just over in his yard.
Nice. I don't imagine he has a trigger that is stock for the most part.
No. Well,
yeah.
Not a stock Ruger trigger.
Yeah. Right. Not something like that. Yeah.
He's got some drop-in tandem cross stuff. He's got Clark. He's got a Clark. He likes Clark a lot because the housing is aluminum.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
We are talking about Clark Custom and are they in Shreveport?
Maybe.
I think they're like the big guys, weren't they? Did like revolvers and 1911s for years. Clark Custom Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That guy's they were legendary. Yeah, they're pretty big time.
I didn't know that was the same Clark.
Yeah.
It never dawned on me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know they did 1022. That's why I was wondering if it was the same place.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got the
So those are one of his favorites. I'm not sure which one is in this build. And then the rifle at the bottom of the screen is the Rite Ascend.
And you said
I like
that 22 mag?
That is bolt action long rifle.
I like
22
the
long.
stock on the Rite.
I do too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's got the M-lock features. It's got the QD sling swivel cups.
A little
Like-
Picatinny.
Little accents. Nice grip area.
Yeah, the grip zone. They don't label it the grip
Vertical-ish.
zone. A little disappointed. They didn't label it the grip zone, but it's
Well,
there.
I'll find it eventually, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not labeled
No.
grip zone. How do you even
No.
know that's the grip?
Bro, I mean,
It's like they've never seen a Springfield XD.
I like
I wonder
to
how
feel
Glock-
around.
I wonder
You know
how
what
Glock
feels
got it
right?
so long, this long, and still around.
Just let your hands explore, kind of see what
Yeah,
you
exactly. And grip zone's just wherever it feels right, wherever that magic happens for you. That's what I call it.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll allow it. I do want to shoot one of these Retes. I don't know if I don't remember. I need to look at the list of companies that are going to be at the Goals Range Day. That's my subtle brag that we get to go to Goals Range Day. We're pretty excited about it, but I would love to shoot one of these.
I'll pack that one
Going
and
to
bring
range
it.
day?
Maybe you should. We could, we could possibly shoot here before we leave, since you're going to ride up with me.
What scope's on the Rite?
It's
That's
Arkin.
another Arkin.
Okay.
So both of those are the ELD 4 or 6s. One is Millerad and one is MOA.
Oh, he just has a sunshade on his.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then,
It does
they're
look.
both-
The sunshade looks badass.
Yeah, I think they're both 6-24.
Oh, okay.
It's like my Athlon 624 I got recently. I've heard really good things about these Arkans.
The Millerad
Arkans and Athlons seem to be all over 22 space.
or
Yeah.
Milleradian or Mills on that Rite was on the 21 Sharp build we put together back in March and April. And that was the scope I started learning how to do this with, this bench shooting kind of thing.
Right.
And I kind of prefer it over MOA. And weirdly enough, the confusion
Supposed to
over
be easier.
the confusion over MOA versus Milleradian, not to get too deep into it, the math behind Milleradian measurements, that is
It's real
360 degrees divided by 10 or 100, is the same math we use to navigate boats and ships.
Nerd.
No, yeah. Hey,
So it literally didn't. When he tried to explain to me like why he preferred MOA, I'm like, yeah, why would you do that if you can just do this instead? And he's like, because I don't have time to do the math. And I'm like, what math? Because I've been doing it for 30 fucking years. I'm like, what math are you talking about? But I fell in love with that scope.
It's like
Was
all
what I was trying to
powers
get
of
to.
10 in easy division.
But
I'm not really good at math.
so is Millerad when you learn it. So is Millerad. Milleradians.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
sorry.
Because like an
I
MOA
said-
is like 1.01 or 1 point what inches at 100 yards.
I don't know.
At 100?
Yeah, it's not exactly 1 inch.
No. If it's man, let me get this wrong just because I brought this up. It's either 1.106 or 1 full mil is equal to 3.6 inches.
Which is, by the way, way more than you need. Okay,
Right.
It says read Kleckner's books. Case, I don't think I want to do that because that sounds like a lot of reading. But
I
seriously,
should, 'cause I have them both.
I've heard his books are pretty good. I have not gotten into the long range shooting thing yet because math and stuff.
There he is.
But-
Focused, of course. He's correcting our drunk math.
Yeah. Well, yeah, even sober, let's be honest, he knows more about this shit than we do. If Ruger was in the comments, he would also
Outlaw.
outlaw 3.6
3 point-
inch. Yeah, all right. Well, there you go.
There it is.
What is this beautiful Stevens
That's
rifle?
easy, man. Oh my God.
How short is that? Is that an SBR or is it because it's so old it's not?
It's so old that it's not.
That is
Let me adjust my brilliance if I can. Oh, there it is. It's right here. I have it right here. Let me get this stupid screensaver out of the way. Give me 1 second.
You don't want me to put you on the big screen, do you? Because that involves me minimizing.
Visual, none. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's just my desk and my beer can. We'll go with that. Oh, and the squirrel. Squirrel's in the shot. Nice.
Squirrel.
So,
let me make you big. Here you go.
This came from this came through my brother's place of employment through a friend of his, a coworker of his. A few months back, he had asked my brother if I could look at an old shotgun of his to get it working again. And so he knew I kind of liked old guns. He knew we were talking about rimfire. So he's like, yeah, man, I got something for you to see. And he brought this thing to him today at work. And my brother asked him, so man, and this is a weird question for a lot of people. Do you mind if I take your gun to the house tonight so my brother can see it and talk about it tonight on the show? So he said yes. J. Stevens Arms and Tool Company, Chief Copey Falls, Massachusetts, patented for 1794, April 17th, 1894. So we did they did the usual. We threw it up on the Google image search for AI, and it came back as the Stevens Tool Armament and Tool Company out of Massachusetts. This, funny enough, I sent the same pictures to the Google, and when it first saw the picture on the left, it said, "Oh, it's the Stevens Masters or whatever it's called, version model. I can't remember." And then I sent the second picture with the stampings, and they said, "Oh no, that's not right. It's not the top shelf version. It's the standard version." It's like, but they also make a youth version with a 14.5-inch barrel. It's like, I think this is the 14-inch barrel, and it confirmed that it did do a quick scan and measure. And it's 14 inches. So from all the stuff we learned today alone, this has parts in it right now from 3 different models that company made from 1894 to 1919.
Whoa.
Yeah. The cocking handle, the cocking lever came off of their sporting hunting version.
See this. Can y'all see it? Did that come through?
Yeah,
we see Gatlab holding the gun. He's about to. Oh, we shot it.
So the video is working. Okay.
One little poop. Little poop.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got a better one. Not this one. This one's okay though.
That sounded normal. And what caliber is it shooting?
We ran some CB cap.
Takes
22. So it's the
course,
markings
okay.
on the barrel
Okay.
say 22 long
My bad.
rifle. Yeah, it says
My
22
bad.
long rifle. And then we were given a warning online and from the manufacturer's
What the hell?
former manufacturer's site.
Grass pop?
Yeah, play that one again.
Grass pop.
Well, we're not doing the half treated thing.
So, hey, I got that.
We were
Is that like a slam
trying to-
fire?
kinda. So the fellow that let my brother borrow this thing and bring it home, he told him sometimes if you pull the trigger about halfway back before you lower the lever to drop, because it's, by the way, I don't know if we even covered that yet. It's a rolling block rimfire single shot. It is literally a drop breech, a rolling block rimfire single shot.
Okay. I see how that could happen.
Yeah, so
You know,
he's like, yeah,
this is
sometimes
just-
if you pull the trigger halfway when you move the lever, it's easier to set the hammer. I'm like, all right. So we pulled the trigger halfway back, and I had the hammer in my thumb, and when I pulled that lever closed, it slammed shut.
This is just proof that, nothing's really new. Like, everybody thinks that SIG invented this. SIG didn't invent it.
No.
It's been around for 150
J.
years.
Stevens patented in 1894 the shake wake feature on a firearm.
Honestly, I mean, I'm sure the patent's expired, but otherwise, Stevens should be suing SIG.
Fair enough. But yeah, it's got the barrel markings are from the standard model. The cocking lever is from their prestige hunting version, and the barrel length is from their youth model. It has sight notches cut in at about 6 inches total, which is a good sight radius for a handgun. Don't know what that would be for a shoulder-fired weapon. Recommended not to use anything stronger than, say, subsonic 22 because of the metallurgy involved in the barrel and breech back then.
What's the pressure? Let's get okay. What's the pressure on like stingers? Because I question even on the high velocity heavy 22, is it really that much pressure? Like, what's the chamber pressure for the CCI Stingers and other hot ammo, like the Aguila or whatever, however Dan says it?
15,000.
Aguila.
Aguila. I just really wonder. I'm sure Rougarou or Okayas or somebody will know kind of the chamber pressures. I wonder if you could run some stingers through that.
Oh, it's higher than I thought. 24, not 14. Average pressure of 22 LR, according to Sammy's, 24,000 psi.
That's max. I mean, look.
Standard velocity below 24,000. High velocity approaching 24,000. Hyper velocity stinger (parentheses) near maximum limit, which was referred to as back to 24,000. So everything's either 24,000 or below 24,000 or approaching 24,000 or near 24,000.
Yeah,
it's AI. Sorry. Okay, moving on.
My friend is a rolling block expert, has a house full of them. His are mostly Remington though. You ought to ask him, okay? So I'd be curious on these old Stevens if he would be concerned about high velocity 22.
I am, because that shit went off in my hand. But yeah.
There's a good reason.
Seems like 24,000 is way upper limit. Most things are probably closer to what I thought, around 10,000 to 15,000 roughly.
I bet you'd be fine, Gatlab.
So the other thing to consider, that model number, whatever we ran, the patent number, 1894 to 1919 or 1916. The ammo and the barrels and stuff back then were made from black powder cartridges. So even if it wasn't an encased cartridge, it was black powder. So it still shouldn't fuck with like modern full powered ammo. But
nice.
I don't know. It's just a really cool gun that showed up today. And the guy that owns it, crazy enough, he went to the public dump one day. Guy pulls up next to him with a truck and throws the tailgate down. He starts throwing shit out there, and he grabbed that gun to throw it in the dumpster. He's like, "Hey, man, what?" He's like, "Yeah, what are you doing?" He's like, my grandmother finally passed away. Her and her husband had collected. They had guns since they were kids, this and that. Nobody wants them, and these things don't look like they work anyway, so we're just trying to get rid of them." She's like, "I will take all of it." So he got a handful of guns from this guy.
I need to meet more people.
And he said he's been shooting this thing since he was a kid. He still shoots it all the time. Without sights, I don't know what, but anyway, relatively, it still runs. The firing pin is blunted, the extractor is worn down, and the hammer spring is really weak. So we had to double strike a couple of times to get it to go off, and almost everyone we had to pry out with a knife afterwards. But it's a cool piece of Americana, man. If nothing else,
it'd be cool to hang on your like mantle or something in your living room.
Yeah,
I dig it.
There's about 2 or 3 inches of rifling all the way at the breech. And as you go up the board, look, that's why I was looking at the light a second ago. As you look towards as Jay would say, the distal end, there is almost no rifling left. And I can't tell if it's burnished with lead or if it's just shot the fuck out. Probably good. What was that?
I'm just dying over here.
We got a man down.
Man down, tactical stacker. You like that?
Pop?
This picture's great. I wish. No loaded guns here.
Did you just desk pop?
That would be awesome.
That's what we're going with.
Yes, I desk popped without a firearm.
That's what we're going with.
That would be kind of cool. I do.
So cool.
You know, I do have a gun in here. Let me just check. We'll see if I can desk pop this. No, it's empty. Sorry.
And the second thing I found out today is that I am a true autist, over-enthusiastic autist. because I sent that cool old what do we have, the JC Higgins,
Yeah,
the one that's got the scout strap built in the stock.
Yep.
I sent it off to one of my local gunsmiths to get the barrel threaded. And guess what? Guess what?
What?
Guess what I don't get to do now?
What?
Is load it like a normal fucking rifle with the can on it.
Oh, you got to take it because of the tube?
Ooh.
So that's all right.
How's that going to work?
Take the can off and load it. If this isn't a speed match gun.
Hey. This is
better not be.
Perfect opportunity to get that quick disconnect. Either that, like Dan was showing, or the GSL has a quick disconnect rimfire can. That's what
Raggle Fraggle. So Raggle Fraggle came to town today to drop off a few things, and he had scored a ammo sale on his side of town, and sent us a ammo at the store. Do you want some? So we bought some. So he came by home by our place today to drop it off, and to drop off our little invasion army too. But he said the same thing. He's like, "Oh yeah, now it's time to get the QD for the Sparrow." So
nice. I think it's cool. Can
you make that out at all?
You know, the thing is we already knew you were an autist, but it's good that you now also understand that.
You see this thing? Can you make that out?
Not really.
It's a super small version of this guy.
Oh.
He gave us.
We'll just imagine that, but smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, he gave us an army of squirrels to just litter about at goals when we go.
Awesome.
So yeah, but he said the same thing. It's time to get the QD mount for the rimfire cans if we're going to keep using that thing, or I don't know, not use it.
No, QD mount. QD mount sounds smart.
Yeah,
I like it.
We'll see about that.
Well, what else you got?
Do I? Oh man, nothing really. Nothing in hand.
All
I
right.
meant to send you a couple more pictures, but it's not that big of a deal.
We'll get them next week.
Sure.
So this is another AI picture. Surprisingly accurate. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little bit for AI to know me this well, but it did.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's the guy.
I will say
that's the guy there.
I will say I am much more impressed. I was using Gemini over ChatGPT. Look at the Rockstar and Monster drinks. I mean,
I saw that. Yeah,
it doesn't have a bunch of stuff misspelled. I mean, Monster is kind of hard to make, like, or I don't know.
Bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
The patches are fucking pristine.
Yeah, sloth. That's awesome.
And you got the Tactus sloth. I don't know if they call that, but I said Tactus sloth. I guess that's me.
Got some tools. Got a drone. I mean, that's pretty cool.
A fidget spinner next to the keyboard is
MRE boxes.
God damn it, I love it.
Dude, Gemini. I'm telling you, I need to check Gemini. All right.
Well, thanks for fucking mine up. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. Stick with us.
Great.
So 1022 projects are now getting to be a thing. So I've got that one I've posted up before that's in the Midwest Industries chassis, like Dusky's got. I'm kind of thinking I need an integrally suppressed barrel. I'm not sure. So I got to kind of compare and contrast the cost, and I'm needing to watch some videos from influencers to tell me which one paid them more, so I know which one's the best. But I kind of think integrally suppressed barrel might be good. I have a 22 Charger, and I'm thinking with that, it's already short, but I'm thinking about like a 4 or 6 inch barrel Charger would be kind of neat. And then I'll show a picture, but because I'm a sucker for sales, I got a Fletcher Rifle Works 1122 takedown receiver, and I'm thinking like I got to figure out like trigger, bolt, etc. You get Rigger to weigh in the Discord on different triggers and things. But I got a Magpul backpacker stock. I don't know the barrel yet. I'm still thinking on that. But yeah, so this is the one, the Midwest chassis gun. Thinking about some Cerakote, integrally suppressed barrel maybe. And then,
are there a lot of people doing the integrally suppressed on the takedown barrels?
That's a good question. Inkstadt Arms has one. Taxol has one. I think Gemtech makes one. I don't remember if AB had one for theirs.
Interesting, because the last time I looked, I think everybody was doing the regular barrel.
They do have those as well. But yeah, I will say I think Angstadt, the takedown barrel, I don't remember if they had one in short, like a charger length. I think they only had an 18-inch. Taxol had a couple different versions with and without sights. The Taxol one's interesting because I kind of feel like for a light takedown rifle, I want some iron sights. And I think that may be the only one that has that option. But I've heard, Taxol's got, it can be kind of a pain in the ass, I think, take it apart. It's got, different, put the baffle stack in and everything, but I think the baffle stack probably works better. So I don't know. Anybody that's had any experience with Taxol barrels, I'd love to talk because I don't know anything about them other than they look nice. They're all, for the most part, they're pretty similar costs. They're all $500, $600, $700. I mean, so it's not going to be a big. I mean, it's just too much money, and I'll die penniless. I guess other than that, I had my GP100 is 22 is coming back from Ruger. Hopefully, that's going to be all good. They did fix the head spacing, is what they're saying they did, which is what OK has suggested it would probably need. I would also, on a future episode, I want to talk about, and maybe in the Discord I'll create a thread or something, but 1022 chassis. I don't know if anybody has searched and looked, but try to count how many there are, because I bet there's 30 or 50 of the damn thing. I mean, everybody's making them. A lot of them are really cool. They vary in price greatly. They're mostly aluminum. I guess you got like SB Tactical's got a polymer one, but there's a lot of 1022 chassis out there, and figuring out which one's the one you want could be a little tough. That's all I got. So I guess we can we'll go quick on mine. We'll go to Dan. And this is very accurate. So this is Doctorate of Peace, Pistols, and Plant Life.
None of that is accurate.
Dan, it has your PhD right there on the front.
It kind of looks like Marlin.
That is accurate. It does look like Marlin. That's the closest part of the whole thing.
Rimfire for Rebellion. Dude, I don't know. This could be you. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever had a hat like that, and I'm okay with that.
Well, you don't have any slides, so give me any pictures. That's all we got. So what do you got for Rimfire Rundown?
Not a whole lot, man. We had some visitors over the weekend of partially different political persuasions. Turned out, like right near the end, the guy who was here, he's a shooter, mildly, but he only has like a 308. And he was like, "Is that a 22 with a suppressor? Because it's my yard rifle." I was like, "Yeah, it's 22 with a suppressor," and I didn't know like where he was going with that. He's like, "Oh, because I only have a 308," but I was like on my way to work, I couldn't go out and shoot with them or anything. But yeah, just a little bit of yard stuff here and there, a few magazines here and there with the AR-22, with the CMMG upper. Well, I guess just the barrel and the bolt. But I am having a little annoyances with having to load those magazines because they're 25-round magazines, and they're just a pain to keep loading, especially since all the 22 ammo was all waxy and gross. So I'm started looking at the speed loaders for those specific type of magazines, which I didn't even know existed until just a little bit ago. So I'm
for CMMG mags.
Yeah, the AR magazines.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, they have them.
They do. Let me see if I can share this little screen.
So, well, the CMMG mags don't have the thumb tab pull down.
No,
pull down the follower. Okay,
they're pretty cool. So.
All right, I'm trying to do the share thing. Oh, it's working. Look at that.
There you go.
There it is.
So it's called the Lightning Grip Loader, and they have adapters to take different kinds of magazines on there. So I might be able to get adapters for different things, which would be cool. But the way CMMG sells them is with the loader for their type of magazines. So it looks like they are the AR pattern that I'm using, that a lot of people are using with the conversion kits. I don't know if it's the Black Dog or whatever you want to call it.
Something like that, right?
But for $35, it might be worth taking a shot just because, yeah, trying to load a couple of those magazines, not difficult, just annoying. Because once your fingers get too waxy and you're trying to push those last couple of cartridges in, they start slipping all over the place on you.
So I try to keep it pretty non-political, at least for my side of things. But did you guys see what CMMG announced this week?
No, what?
They said publicly, and I guess they put this out on their website, but I read it, that they will no longer sell to law enforcement agencies and states that
heck yeah.
ban
I did
weapons.
see that.
And I got to say, like,
I like it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So CMMG,
Wasn't somebody else was doing that before? Was it Barrett or somebody else? Or
it's definitely not Barrett. Barrett sells that shit to everybody. But I mean, that's pretty cool. And CMMG makes some pretty neat stuff.
Maybe with the developments in Virginia, they're finally picking a side on this issue.
Hey, I'm glad they are. But
yeah, other than that, not a whole lot. Just practicing my little ready ups with the 22, transitioning between targets. I definitely need to practice that more because I was going a lot slower than I thought I should be. So yeah, I know what I'm going to be working on with that thing for a while.
Dig it. I dig it.
Oh yeah, did I say no update from Smith & Wesson Gemtech about that QDA yet?
You did not.
Oh yeah, it's been 3 weeks now, a month, something. And after the mixed up shipping label got sorted out and I shipped them back, I still haven't heard anything. So for all I know, they never showed up or something. I don't know. I haven't really checked the tracking information on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tommy Chong, anything else?
Not Tommy Chong, and also nothing else.
Okay, can we agree that this one of Dusky is pretty amazing?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
He's got a Red Ryder with a scope that is taped, it looks like, onto the Red Ryder. And Nut Hunter Team 6 and Squirrels. I mean, dude, this is pretty solid.
We're doing, that one, okay.
It's pretty solid. Dusky, what do you got for Rimfire?
I'll take that. That looks pretty appropriate.
Yeah.
That looks about it. I think I've probably been in that situation at least once in my life.
Did the Squirrels have Army helmets on?
It's possible.
All right. Well,
definitely possible.
Florida, it's the swamp.
Took one of my AR mags.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why you do that for a Red Ryder, but I'm not going to judge.
It fell out the pouch. It was for something else. But I was hoping you weren't going to build me up too much because unfortunately this last week or two has just been getting the best of me. I have not shot since 4th of July last time we talked. I was not able to get my work done with the 22s, working with the chronograph and getting some of that data down. I got nothing done. It's been no fun, been no good.
Prestige Worldwide is not operating.
What is that again?
Prestige Worldwide is not operating this week.
What was that? What was Prestige Worldwide again? I'm so tired right now.
You were talking about your science experiments, like on Step Brothers. Prestige
oh no, it's been.
Put glue on a bee. It died.
Prestige Worldwide. Okay. Yeah, that's been that's at a halt right now. It's going to be picking up here soon. Getting back into it. Just dealing with some lot of stuff going on. Have not been able to do much of anything, man. It's a sorry state of affairs. I'm like Jack Black without a Skittles right now. I'm itching to get out there and shoot some rimfire and shoot my Beretta and do this and do that and get the data and try different things and build some new stuff. But no, that's happening for me right now. Hopefully next week I'll have some interesting things to talk about. Some more things to share. I do regarding rimfire. I do have my match coming up this Saturday, which is going to be another one of those things. I'm just going to do my best. Hopefully I can maybe later Friday get some practice in, squeeze that in after work or something like that. I'm hoping. If not, I'm just gonna do what I do and do my best and have a good time. Other than that, that's pretty much that, man. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot going on. I'll try to make up for it.
Look,
it's been a week. It's been a day. I'm here. I'm here for support, and that's about as much as I can provide for you this week.
Life happens. You're killing it. Everybody loves you. Everybody would put any kind of homosexual offensive comments in the chat that you'd like to towards Dusky, because he really needs your support right now.
The homosexual or the better.
That's great. That's great.
But that picture right there has been my day and my week. It's just a bunch of squirrels. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure why I have this thing or how it came together. But we're gonna keep running through the squirrels, and we'll gather them all up and herd them up and do something with that. And hopefully this, if it doesn't make sense, it's at least entertaining to you.
Outlaw has given a show title, and I'm sorry if I've missed anybody else. I've been trying to look, but Nut Hunter. So Nut Hunter is one that is in there. If anybody else has any show title ideas, definitely post them up. Dude, look, I mean, it's cool. Like some weeks you're chasing squirrels, some weeks the squirrels are chasing you. It's just the way it works.
Yep.
It's all good.
Well,
all good.
It's leg day then.
It's leg day. It's leg day. How do you like the centerfire detour graphic? That's pretty nice. Dude,
that's cool. I kind of like the color scheme. Usually I wouldn't, but I kind of like that combo.
Dude, the Gemini AI, I'm really happy.
Looks familiar.
It's pretty nice. Well, we're back to Dan. Dan's a little different in this picture.
Am I?
Not a lot.
I still don't like
it. Different in the same way, though.
Okay.
I mean,
I still don't like
it. Flag there on your belt. That's pretty patriotic.
Fancy.
It makes me a little uncomfortable, but I'm not gonna fight it too much.
All I can say is, don't shoot that dog, Dan. Don't shoot that dog.
No. He gets excited when the guns come out because he knows he's going to get a snack.
Dan, have you ever played guitar?
No. The picture's just wrong in a lot of ways.
Maybe it's more like a predictive thing. Maybe it knows eventually that's going to be you.
Into Tommy Chong and definitely not Cheech.
That's it.
Dusky Okayist said we love you long time. So,
longer the better. Thank you.
That's nice of him. All right, Dan, what do you got? Centerfire Detour, baby.
Still no update on the Keltec SBR. Waiting to get that approval so I can talk to stuff and things and do dumb things with it. So hopefully they're going to be at goals also, and I will beg them and do absurd favors of gross nature to get that stock that I want that they don't sell.
I'm in. I like it. I support it.
And I not exactly centerfire detour, but kind of centerfire related. So I realize why Dusky and so many other people like appendix carry, because I've just been forgetting to eat a lot lately because I'm dumb. And I went to go slip the Walther PPS I usually just have around somewhere. I have a little leather holster for that I just slip in appendix if I'm not trying to really carry. I just stick that in my belt and do the thing I got to do in the place that I'm perfectly allowed to have it, and everything's illegal and I would never do anything wrong.
Yes.
So yeah, in a perfectly legal way, I slipped that onto my belt and started walking into the place where I was allowed to go. And I was like, hey, wait a second, this doesn't hurt right now. So I guess I lost a few pounds and I'm starting to understand appendix carry.
Been getting your electrolytes.
I am getting my electrolytes. I'm drinking, a big bottle of water. I don't know how many ounces it is, like 30, 40, something like that, with Propel packets. So I'm at least drinking that every day.
Dig it.
But yeah, I might actually start making more use of these appendix holsters that I have, because now they don't hurt like they used to.
You have a bunch of them?
I have a few, especially the Klecker one that I like because it's got the Mexican blanket print.
That's right. That's awesome.
And it looks
does such great work.
I guess we're going to talk about some Klecker here in a second, aren't we, Dusky?
Oh, we are. That's something I do have.
Well, skipping right on to GAT to talk about the Klecker, or going with GAT first?
Here's Gatlab, Centerfire Detour. What do you got, Gat?
Jesus Christ.
God, that's not neat. Oh, my God.
Can't unpack.
Definitely looks like a
Dude looks rough.
Damn, Drew, I didn't even send you a dick pic this week. What is going on, man?
Maybe this is
He's here.
Maybe
It's not like he missed the episode.
You didn't send me it, so here you go. This is what Gat looks like some weeks. All right, Gat, you had some pictures you sent here.
Poor guy.
A beautiful.
Put him down already.
A beautiful grok. Is that a Nomad frame? Nomad frame?
It is.
What kind of comp is that on there?
Strike Industries.
Dude, I know Strike gets a lot of hate. I like a lot of Strike stuff that's not anodized red. Like I like a lot of their stuff.
Yeah. They make some cool stuff. I don't know if you call it innovation. I think some of their products, quite possibly, they do some cool stylizing at the very least, and they make things that are functional, and they try to enhance the products.
Man.
Try to add features and function to what they offer.
Innovative is a great word because they literally do what they do for about 5% of the consumable market. They are not going out for mainstream anything. I like them. I like a lot of stuff they do.
They got a 1022 chassis now. Do you know that?
I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It looks pretty close to the MDT, actually. It's very similar to the MDT.
If they started messing with 1022s between them and Tandem Cross, I would just do just a straight up slut rifle.
Well, there you go. I mean, they have a chassis, and it looks very close to the MDT chassis with that front like rest. That you can put it on a barrier or something. It's slick.
Yeah. So the centerfire detour. I got invited to a different Discord this week, so kind of been cheating you guy.
What Discord is it?
What?
One of the guys I follow on Instagram and TikTok. I don't really do TikTok anymore, but he came over to Instagram about a year ago. I shared him a while
seen on TikTok.
As seen on TikTok. Backwards Oblivious group.
I don't know that.
Never heard of her.
He started a Discord last week, and he put the invite out on one of his Instagram posts. So I hopped in there, and he's got a channel for gun talk. And most of these guys are actually either active duty or veterans, like very young veterans, like recently out.
Wait, do you mean talk about guns or gun talk with Tom Gresham?
They don't even know who that guy is. That's how young they are.
What?
Oh.
He's still on the radio, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, the radio, the thing they probably
You gotta hop in their Discord and educate them, okay?
Just link them to the website.
Do it.
to the AM radio list so they can go tune in.
Tom doesn't actually have a website. You have to send a postcard to him, and he'll send one back.
Right.
Hey, you know what? I did. That was mean, and I'll say this: I listen to Tom Gresham every week.
I love Tom Gresham. I love the Greshams.
Like I'm not going to say shit and then not admit.
No, I'm not either.
Because I really like his content. Like I listen to it every week.
I wonder if they're going to be a
OG. Shares a lot of knowledge, bridges a lot of gaps.
I want to go down there to Louisiana and go to one of his classes at Range Ready.
Right.
We should try to get that together as a group.
I'm in. Would River go with us? And Raggle Fraggle? Would I get to hang out with the whole Louisiana crew? And would you guys try to drag me in the swamp? And
the four of us, tentatively four of us, it's really not that far of a travel day. If we
it's not bad for me. I can
find a way to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, in this Discord channel, this thing came up, and one of the guys was like, "Yeah, as soon as I get the chance, I'm going to go all in on a Gordy rifle, like a Gordy carbine, right?" So of course, Black Hawk Down. Was it Sergeant Major Gordon? I don't want to fucking blaspheme his name because I can't get it right off memory.
The guy had an absolutely awesome setup. We can say that.
Yeah. And look, it's been a thing for the cloners like the last 5 or 6 years, especially now with suppressors being zero tax and easy to get your hands on. The manufacturer for the original can, Allen Engineering, is bringing them back, the original M4 for these builds. Like, they're totally capable now. You can actually get almost all the pieces except for like the nice 1994 Surefire light is like the only thing that's really hard to get. If you're that kind of thing. And that was the discussion. That's what ended up happening.
Is this gun on the left AI?
What's that?
The gun on the left's AI, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's my AI. I use Perplexity in the new Google, the one that comes up on the search bar.
Right.
Which is, I think, part of Gemini. So I went through a build list, the components I want to use to build a Gordy, but so then that's the image it generated, and it's about.
That's one of the best guns I've seen AI make.
It's pretty close,
except for
the upper receiver's a little weird.
I
can't see it that well either, so maybe that's why.
The matchup on the carry handle for the upper receiver is the only thing that's kind of wonky.
I see.
Optic, it did. I was like, yeah, it generated a combat ready red dot similar to an Aimpoint M2000, 3000, or a Comp M4, and it's like, oh, Shirley, what's your favorite brand? And it's like, I have a Gideon Advocate, and you're like, okay, and they made this really weird version of a Gideon.
But if you're out there somewhere and you listen to this later, make this optic.
Right.
Clip that.
This discussion on this Discord channel, it didn't get ugly, which is awesome. But we were going back and forth about, is it an authentic clone? Do you spend the money to get all the same stuff for a gun that's not going to be used for the same purpose?
Talk about autism.
The stuff I like is to take all the new materials that are available to us, all the new technology, and make what would be a 2026 carbine if Sergeant Major Gordon was gearing up for a mission out. This is what he would probably have, right?
Yeah. I agree, Gat. I call that a tribute rifle, where you tribute it, and it's like an ode to that, an homage. But you don't have to go exactly clone correct, but you can do the same thing with along the same thing.
So the cool thing, one of the cool things that happened very recently in some of our fans probably know what this is, like in the hot rod world, like in the classic muscle car world, 70s, 60s, 70s, early 80s. Resto mod, that's right. Yeah. So they do a restoration to a period, but they modernize it, right? So I called this a resto mod Gordy, and that's what I asked my AI to generate, and that's what it came up with. And so I posted the pictures. Like, I know it's not accurate because it's AI, and AI will slop the edges all the time. So the carry handle is out of scale. The forward assist is a little weird, and the optic doesn't exist anywhere in the world. Thank you, Fraggle, Gary Gordon. So anyway, this discussion took off, and we were talking about this. Like, do you invest in the actual material to build a true clone tribute, or do you go with what you can afford to get close to, or do you do shit like this? And nobody really had like bad shit to say to each other. It was very interesting for a very new Discord.
All right.
Yeah, it was really cool. They had a great discussion.
I think Dusky has hit the nail on the head. The answer is all three.
Yeah, and that's where it came down to, is like, yeah, if I am an active service member or active duty service member, and my job is diplomatic security or fast active response or whatever, I know what my, whatever you call it, forward operating base, what's going to be in the gear locker there when I get there, right? I'm not any of that. I've never been in the military. I've never been arrested. Like, I don't have any kind of thing to do with anything like this.
Getting arrested. I've never been in the military. I've never been arrested.
Same thing.
Aren't they like, isn't one like prerequisite, or like you're going to get it done in your first year? Active. Anyway.
Yeah.
So they asked me about another one. It's like, well, last year I knocked off the what they call the Roland Special in the Glock 19, but I used the G45 chassis from Nomad, the Nomad X G19 or G9 Nomad X, and the Strike free float comp with an oversized dot. And they're like, really? So I sent that picture to them, and they're like, okay. So now they kind of know what kind of lane I steer in. Yeah, Ocus, that's it. Do what works for you, right? So
right. It's the Dave from High Point thing. You do you, boo. Because, and that's it. We've talked about this a lot, like not being shitty gatekeepers. There's room in this in this hobby and in this group, this community for everything. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Also, there's nothing to say you can't buy, budget versions, clones.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily the highest quality, and then have spare parts when you finally do get the real thing.
I mean, you got like some of this stuff from PSA and H&R that looks really, really cool, but maybe it's got a shit bolt carrier group, right? Then buy that gun, run it while you can, and then put a nicer bolt carrier group in it.
Yeah, so I had this gun out a couple of weeks ago. We'd done this
and subscribe to Battlehawk because you get surplus deals. Stupid.
I love Battlehawk.
Hold on. This stupid. Oh my gosh! I got this AI image you created up on my desktop. It's driving me nuts. Let me get this.
Let me exit out of here. Oh,
No, I have it pulled up. I have it pulled up in the show notes. I'm looking right at it the entire time. Dang, that was so close.
you got a gun to hold up? You're on big screen.
Yeah. I had to get this the blur out. So this is the Mark 18, my Mach 18 or Mark 15.
You've roboted it a little bit. There we go.
This is So this is a Palmetto State 10.5-inch fixed front sight based FSB barrel. This quad rail, this free float, which is almost to the millimeter, the exact same as the Daniel Defense. It's even got the same mount system.
Dude, that thing's hot. Is it like at UTG or some Civ Life bullshit?
Let me give you an even better one.
Is it Barska?
O-Hunt.
O-Hunt?
You're saying some of my wife's cousins in China made this thing like in a sweatshop.
You could have just asked. They'd probably sent one over.
Yeah, I can call. I got a guy I can call.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
you know what though? It looks really cool.
It does.
Beyond that.
Oh yeah, it does.
Beyond that, and I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. I've got Magpul, I've got UTG free float super slims, I've got I don't even know 10 different front ends on these guns that I have. Without a doubt, this is the most solid lockup I've ever had on a handrail on a free float.
I mean, it looks like it'd be solid. Yeah.
It's ridiculous how tight this gun feels, how well it handles. But to go to the resto mod thing, right? I got the Magpul, and Magpul, and I went with the Fixie on the back end. But this is sort of another knockoff. This is a knockoff, Armor Spec knockoff of the A5 buffer tube. So it's a little longer than normal. So to get my favorite length of pull, I just drilled a hole through the bottom end and stuck my fixed stock on there. So this doesn't move at all. So it's a fixed short-barreled rifle with my Mach 18 handrail. And this thing is, fuck, dude, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
That's
nice.
Look, here's the thing. And when you're buying like this Chinese knockoff shit, some of it's really good. Some of it's probably come from the same factory as the name brand stuff. Some of it's garbage, and you're going to find out. That's the thing. You're going to run the risk if you're buying all this stuff. Some of it's going to work. Some of it's not going to work. But yeah,
you know what?
It's awesome. And it's
I'll
cool.
say this. To quote paraphrase what you were about to say. I'll fuck around and find out when I build guns, without a doubt.
It's fun.
But would I rather fuck off and spend $80 on O-Hunt or $380 at Daniel Defense to find out I hate that fucking gun?
Absolutely.
Now that I know I like it, I could see myself investing in a fucking actual Mark 18.
But
right.
Dude, maybe if that thing feels nice and locks up tight, then you're good, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. The anodizing looked real smooth.
So here's the deal. Like the other thing is, and I ask you guys, do all of you have like if shit goes down into the world, shit hits the fan, Democrats win elections. That's probably not the way to do it. Okay, it's
Democrats.
So like things go bad. You have a rifle you're going to grab, right?
Right.
Is that the rifle you're going to grab, Gat?
I got a couple I'd feel comfortable
It
with.
is the rifle you're going to get? So here's the thing. I've got bullshit builds that I love, and I shoot them, and I love them. And they're mostly made of just cobbled together bullshit. And then I have guns that I didn't build, okay? Because let's just be honest, I'm not a professional. So, like, I have a 12.5-inch LaRue that if shit happens and I grab one rifle to run out of my house, which, God help us, I won't be running. I'll be, let's be honest, I won't even be walking that briskly. I'm not very agile. But I'm grabbing the LaRue, right? I'm not grabbing the bullshit I cobbled together. And
right,
even my
just because a professional built it doesn't mean it's good. You just got to get the
also
right
true.
Correct, but we will all say, I think we would also agree, like if you get a factory built Geisley or a factory built LaRue or a factory built like one of these higher tier guns, you have better luck, better chance that the parts.
Yeah, the odds are just higher. It's not that it's it doesn't eliminate anything. It's just much higher odds.
And I'm going to say it's exponentially higher than shit I built, because if I built it, you got to understand.
Is that a cat coming through a portal? Poltergeist cat?
My point is like, you can afford what you can afford, build what you like. Don't be a shitty gatekeeper. And, you know, maybe you have stuff that you throw together that's bullshit, like my fake kitty cat build, 300 blackout build. And then I got shit that's more serious that, like, okay, if I actually had to depend on it, I'm going to probably trust this other one.
Squirrel. Yeah, I hear you, man.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
I hear it for sure.
You got what you got, right? And I appreciate, I think it's refreshing in our group and in our Discord, and I hope others. I've had a few people that have been hesitant to join our Discord because they worry that we're like some of the Reddit groups and some of the Facebook groups.
Can be.
You know, hopefully we're not.
Not the same way.
Where people are being shitty and judging people, and it's like, you know, that's going to get you killed in the streets. You know, like, people can afford what they can afford, and as long as if they're out there buying something and they're enjoying it, fuck off.
And look,
like, just fuck off.
If they're good enough with their safety, if they train, if they do the Dusky, right? They do the Dusky. They buy what they can afford. They load it up with the ammo they can get their hands on, and they go learn how to use it.
Look,
bro.
Hey, and in the end of the world times, you're going to get to, like, take a guy like me out that's got a LaRue, and then you're going to be trained with LaRue.
Loot drop.
Dude, yeah, exactly. Like, you know, like a guy like Dusky that's training his goods going to drop on me, or I'll get shot in the ass by like a 16-year-old with a, you know, 22. But, you know, so we got Dwayne there. Dwayne says, love my guys. They worth their penny. So I will say this, okay,
sure.
And I'm not snobbish about guns. I think
they are nice. You can't get around it. They freaking are, dude.
You know, you look at all the different brands and Knights Armor and all this high-end stuff, and I'm not an expert, but I only have a Geisley upper, and then my high point lower that I built with Geisley parts. Geisley stuff is, I think, the best. And fight me on it. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I think it's the best.
Fight me, bro.
Yeah,
at the top, at the least.
Low cost gun, better than no gun. 100%. 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. And people that are shitting on people that can't afford a nice gun, that are getting what they can get, like, fuck those people. Yeah, there's my soapbox. I'll stop.
Yeah, and then look. So right there, right just under those two comments, I love my Geisley worth every penny. The next one says, low cost gun better than no gun. Right there. It depends on your circumstances, too.
Both right. Both right.
I think I shoot my Frankenbills more than anything else. Outlaw, of course. Dusky Frankenbills are always the best. Of course, they're the best.
I think the AR I've put more rounds through than anything is it's like an Aero Precision and an Anderson AR pistol. It's got a brace on it. It's a 10.5. I bought a ballistic advantage barrel because it had a bullshit 7.5-inch barrel on it. I don't know where half the parts came from that are in it. A bunch of tac pack shit, and it's comfortable, man. And you know, at sub 100 yards, like, it's pretty cool. Ooh, Dwayne got US.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I like it better for. I would like to hear how that is, because I've heard two things. Somebody, and I don't know where it was at, so I'm not shitting in anything, but somebody had posted something about it being kind of loose, and then somebody else that I read or watched a video on YouTube talked about how tight and everything was. So I'd be curious how yours feels. I handled an NRAM, and they had the green ones, and they were hot. And Gat will attest to this. I picked it up several times. Every time we went back by the, US Palm, Century Arms, Canic. I would pick that palm up every time, and it felt great. But also those Geisleys, I've seen those Geisleys in the sub 1,500s on sale, $1,500 for a Geisley. I want, Dwayne, you need to tell us once you shoot it, how that is, because that's interesting.
Outlaw.
I got more rounds through my stupid 7.5. Yeah, so okay, so
shaking my head right now, but I still approve. I still have to approve. But
we're in centerfire detour. Can we talk about short, like, ARs? Because I mean, look, I got a guy that works
not without me getting a headache.
Well, so they're fucking obnoxious. Yeah, just because it's a lot of obnoxious right there in his neck.
My brain hurts,
dude. 7.5-inch ARs are so fucking obnoxious. And if you shoot one and you don't smile and just laugh like hysterically, like,
that's the brain injury.
Dude, it's probably causing damage, but man, they're so much fun. But here's my thing. You're starting to see them, like Geisley has, like, what, like an 8-inch, 8.5-inch,
Can we
Oh,
just
yeah.
call them ARPs like all the cool kids?
Yeah, and then you got
The Dusky, everybody's like a lot.
like Maximum Defense has a 5.5 inch 5.56 gun with a
Oh my
suppressor,
god, yeah.
PDX SD, and 5.56. And there's some videos like, again, you're losing velocity. It's not the best. It's not a 14 inch. We get all that, but like,
Yeah, you're 22
100,
magnum
150
velocity.
yards. If you get shot with that gun, are you gonna fucking care?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's fun. I
At
think,
150
I'm
yards
gonna
with
pretend to be a
5-inch barrel. Yeah, you might not care because it's gonna have real low velocity at that point.
Fireball.
I'm gonna go against everything we said and pretend to be a gatekeeper and said there shouldn't be an AR under 10.5.
So look, I took my 7.5 inch and I put a 10.5 inch barrel on it. And I don't know where I read it, but yeah, 10.5 inch, I think you get a pretty good mix of velocity with length. You know, Mark LaRue, yes, little mental illness, but apparently the guy's a genius. He says 12.5. He says 12.5 gets you the max. Like that's, or the best blend, right? Like he said, that's what you need. So I have a 12.5. I got a 10.5. I got a 14.5. I got a 16. And look, I mean,
that's my preference. I'm mostly joking. I mean, run what you got. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. It's going to shoot in the bullet. It's going to do the thing. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, here's Dan being a retard. Let's see. Being a PhD, I can't get it to do it. Oh, remove other media. I gotta.
Not being a retard, being autistic. It's a little different.
You're smart. You're smart. I'm just fucking with you. No, you're right. I mean, yeah, you lose some velocity. You do.
A little bit.
But I have to say, like, if that's what you want to do, freaking do it. Because
again, it's what's the use case, right? Isn't that the shit that Jeremy always yells about at the top of his lungs? I mean, if you're going short, they don't make much sense compared to 5.7.
Granted, 22 Magnum isn't much cheaper than 5.56 at this point. So if that's what you're going to do, have fun. But all you're getting is a
may as well, huh?
I think
there are some reasons. If you need that caliber for certain situations where you need interchangeability or you need the same thing what everybody's got, or there are reasons for it. There are legitimate reasons for things under barrel lengths under 10.5 inch on an AR platform. There's not many.
Say no, but you're going to have to convince me on that one.
I don't have the mental energy to do that, but I could look it up if you want me to.
Let's get away from the numbers because I'm not good at math.
Well, let's just say this. If it's use case, right?
Yeah.
If it's use case, why would you presumably have a barrel shorter than 10 inches on an AR-15? Most likely scenario, what would it be?
I would have it for CQB, and I'd be carrying it instead of a 5 or 8 inch 9mm. So this is where it makes sense. This is where it makes sense to me. If you're going to be inside of 50 yards, and again, none of us are. I certainly am not. I'm a meal team 6 leader, right? Like I'm not doing CQB.
Gravy seals.
If it gets to gravy seals. If it gets to me doing CQB, I'm probably dead. But okay, so let's say you're inside of 50 yards, right? We're talking close quarters battle. Yeah, right. For a quick comparing links. Is a 5.5 inch like Maxim, 5.56 gun better inside of 50 yards than a 5 or 6 inch whatever MP5K? Well, I mean, what does the 5.56 round do compared to a 9mm at those ranges? I don't know. It seems like to me that the 5.56 is pretty fucking. I mean, it's pretty powerful round.
It also depends on the round because there are some new stuff out there that makes this a different story.
Yes. Yeah. I would probably be doing more of a 77 grain kind of bullet.
We'll see. If you look at, just go to like 8 inches because it's huge. 8
inches is way more than anybody needs.
Fucking gigantic. Look at the speed across the board. 25.36 for 45, 24.78. Is that 9mm in the middle?
Yeah.
And
these are all 5.56, just different.
Yeah, different grain weights.
Okay.
Oh, who was shooting? What was that?
Grain. All right. Well, good.
45 grain. Who shoots 45 and 50 grain? Well, I guess that's some varmint rounds and stuff like that, which you would probably want out of a shorter barrel, right?
55 grain, 55 grain 5.56 is probably the most common 5.56 round there is.
Yeah, 50. We'll go
for
55
sure.
Grain, all the way on the right.
But this is interesting to look at because this is something you want to be you might want to consider if you're shooting a shorter barrel.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want more
5-inch getting 1,800 feet per second,
bro.
1860. That's again 22 Magnum. So you know you can get a much smaller gun.
Well, I'm gonna come in with the rimfire, not. And I look. This is Rimfire Radio.
This isn't. This yeah. We're getting a little too far into this here.
I think we're okay on this. But what I'm saying is
We'll be all right.
you know, the consistency and reliability of a 22 Magnum versus a 5.56 gun are not even close.
If it's right, so we go back to the platform. If we trust the AR-15, the one I just showed you, or
Right.
the one you have, Noveske makes these.
I'm not going to agree with that, Laura, on this.
Maxim. I would. So look,
I agree with the second part.
I don't agree with either part. I don't think it's a toy. I don't think it's just a toy for the range, and I don't think it's not that I wouldn't be convinced. I would prefer a 10.5 to have a little more range.
And that's what he means. He's not going to pick that. He's going to pick a 10.5 or something else.
I think in a building, I think in a CQB thing, a shorter than 10.5 inch 5.56 gun is a very viable option.
What was I going to say? Crap.
More than 50 yards, more than 100 yards. Yeah, no, I agree. That's probably not a great deal.
Mute yourself and let Gatlab talk.
When I think about this topic specifically, I always go back to home defense,
Which will be inside of 50 yards.
If what?
It should be inside of 50 yards.
Well inside of 50 yards. I'm talking less than 50 fucking feet from my bedroom door to my front door.
That PDX SD sounding pretty good right now.
If I flip my Atrius off on that gun in the house, and I'll go 6 inches, 2041 out of 5.56 as fast as I can pull that trigger accurately from 3 points of contact from my fucking shoulder with a huge open window optic versus me trying to figure out what the fuck at night with a handgun. Fuck you. I'm taking that all goddamn day. I know how to shoot those guns better than pistols.
Yes.
I would rather have 2041 feet per second, a 5.56, 3 to the chest in a line of sight shot than hoping I'm hitting at 9mm at 50 feet. I know I can hit a soda can at 50 foot with that gun. I know I'm going to put it in the fucking pocket. That's just me. That's just me. There's a very specific use case for when you get to these weird things, like Dusky said, less than 10 inches, less than 12 inches. Some of it's really weird. Would I see myself scavenging fucking life supplies at Home Depot in the middle of an apocalypse with a 5-inch barrel? No. That's a 16-inch gun all day. If I know I'm taking civil patrol action, duties as civil patrol in my neighborhood, when shit hits the fan, it's a 16-inch carbine with magnified optics. I understand that.
Yes.
This gun, what you have on the screen, that Maxim PDX 5.56 with a cane next to my bed is exactly what I want because I'm more comfortable with 3 points of contact. I'm more comfortable with an AR-15 trigger, and I'm more comfortable with a red dot optic on a rail. I'm secure. My house is secure with that.
Yeah, that's my point. CQB, this works. Beyond CQB, I'm with Gat. You want a 12, 14, 16 inch. I think 16 inches. 16 inch is arbitrary because we got 16 inch because of the bullshit NFA. What do they say the optimal is? Like 14 and a half? 13.7?
Well,
13, 13.7, 13.9.
13.7, 39. So, I mean, I think any of those are good options.
Dusty's going to hate my next one.
You go home.
That's got some girth. All right. Let me move that.
Oh, no. I'm out of gatteries. I got to go get a fresh gattery.
Crack one open. 13.9. That's right, Outlaw.
So 13.9. That's what they say is like that you get the most out of it, right? You don't have any diminishing return.
I'm pretending to be a gatekeeper again.
No, look, that's not. I don't think that's gatekeeper. I think that's. And
I'm
again,
just pretending. That's what I prefer. That's what I feel like is the best. But I'm just
We're not saying if you have something else you suck. We're just saying
that's all I'm saying too.
Yeah, I think we're
that's
good.
all I'm saying. Exact same as you. I just choose a different platform.
I think it's a great conversation. And here's the thing: the best part of that conversation is we're going to move from a conversation and we're going to see Dusky's nipples. And if you don't, look, I don't think that was even promised in any of our shows, but you're getting it. That's the extra value we're providing. No extra cost.
I feel like everybody here owes me $20 right now.
I mean, if you have
everybody watching this,
have a PayPal or a Patreon,
text me your Venmo.
But
no, share your Venmo on the screen. Tell Drew to share it.
Subscribe.
Go.
That's what I'll do.
Please.
Wow, that's cool.
I mean, ask me about my Beretta. I think that's what we're talking about. What do you got, Centerfire, Detour, Dusky? We have worn.
Oh, you know what I got.
I know what you got.
I'm fine. You guys got me all worked up 2 weeks in a row, dude.
Dude, that's a good conversation. I like it. And again, I don't think you were shitty about it, and we weren't either.
No, it's literally
it's fun.
When I picture it going that short, that's what I'm imagining. That's all.
Dude, that Maxim. So I don't know anybody that owns Maxim Defense. I handle them at every show. They're pretty expensive. That's why I don't have one. I absolutely want one. And I've listened to a couple of podcasts. So that's a father-son, company out of Minnesota. They seem like really just good dudes, like good Americans. I've dealt with people at their booths. They're always cool. And those guns are just nice looking. I hope they're awesome. I want one. I'll probably find out after I buy one someday. All right. Tell us about the ADX Cheetah.
There was a small, short discussion in the chat about naming guns. Do any of you guys name your guns?
I do not.
It's weird. Sometimes people make fun of me if I name a gun.
No, absolutely not. That's good.
It still feels weird and dumb to do it, but I mean, I think it's appropriate to name the Beretta the ADX Yeta.
Okay.
Yeta.
I like it.
I was hoping for more laughs, but okay.
Consistent with everything else we're saying.
Fine.
That's cool.
Sorry, I'm trying to stick with it here tonight.
Are you thinking about any grips on this thing?
Grips, I kind of actually really like how these look, and there's not a lot of options out there, so I think I'm just going to sort of hang on to these. They work for me. I kind of like them. They look really cool.
Do they feel pretty? Are they pretty grippy?
They're actually not that
covered with
grippy.
blood or sweat.
If VZ Grips made them, I would probably buy them. But I've only got
goals. You should go.
I've only tried blood and sweat so far in here. I don't think it's been much mud.
Have you tried any other bodily fluids?
No, blood. A little more blood from that one squirrel. Some sweat because it's Florida, and no, it just hasn't got any mud yet.
I'll be.
Nothing.
I got a confession. I've been
a lot of spit.
I've been eyeing these ADXs with threaded barrels a lot lately. Like they really, that's a beautifully proportioned gun. Like they really are nice.
I know I say it every time, and I don't have a better way to explain or describe it, but this gun it shoots amazing. And there it is. There's this episode's me saying that again. The trigger's so smooth. The more I pull it, the smoother it gets, and the more impressed I am by this thing. So I got some stuff for the Yeta here. I got a light, as you can see.
Yeah, beautiful.
Got that TLR7 HLX was pretty much the biggest light I think I can fit on this thing. I was kind of on the fence about it. Like I
think it was good.
It's kind of big, but yeah, it's not too much. It's not too much on there. It's got 1,000 freaking lumens with that rechargeable battery, so that's not bad for a smaller size light.
That's the rechargeable lithium thing?
Yeah. What SLB9 Streamlight battery, whatever that is, SB9.
Dude,
so you get 1,000.
Perfect size.
Sorry. It's good. So you get 1,000 lumens with that, but you can charge that with USB, or you can take that out and put it on the charger and throw in a CR123. So it's basically dual fuel. I guess that counts as dual fuel. So you can use either the chargeable or the 123. 123 gets 500 lumens, hour and a half runtime versus the 1,000 lumens at half hour runtime with the chargeables. So it's cool. It works really good. Looks nice. What's that?
Do any of y'all have a Surefire light?
I own no Surefire lights. I have probably 20 Streamlight weapon mounted lights and probably another 20 handheld stream lights. And that's pretty much all that I have.
So every pistol
with another half a dozen Streamlight headlamps. Sorry.
Oh, that's no problem. Every pistol light I have other than one is a Streamlight. And I got a Surefire for a gun because I thought it was going to be the cool guy thing. I don't get it. like the Streamlight stuff is nice. Like the Streamlight stuff, like TLR1 HL on full size guns. And again, I haven't tried the new HLX. I mean, I'm sure it's better, but like I don't understand the people that are just pining for the Surefire.
They're chunkier. They're bigger.
They are solid.
The switches are not
They are
good. They're just not.
As much as I love Streamlight, Surefire, they do have an edge. They do have a little bit more ruggedness to them. Not that being said, I've never had Streamlight fail me.
I think it's an X300 I have packed away in a box somewhere that I don't use like I should.
I really don't care for the Surefire 300, X300. Maybe that's.
I actually have one of those TLR1 HLXs, and it was too big for the gun I was planning on, so I just used it like as a flashlight because it's huge.
I used to need a bigger gun. Anyways,
just to look for stuff.
I think Streamlight's peak lights. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Okay, so where were we? I don't even know. I'm tired. I'm tired as hell.
Some other stuff for it.
Got the Yida. So all this was because I placed an order with our dude, Mr. Klecker. And so I got the light from him. I'm trying to buy more stuff from people instead of just ordering on Amazon and stuff. He had it, and so he sent that to me with my new holster. Oh, there it is, my new holster and my mag pouch.
What can do you have?
And that's just my JK22 can, and I just use that as a placeholder because it's essentially the same as the JK 9mm CCX can.
How do you like that JK can?
I mean, it's good. I like that it's modular, which isn't a big deal, but it's just kind of fun to do.
Nice.
You just taper it to whatever. That might not be useful for a lot of people, but I kind of want to in some situations, I wanted to minimize the noise while actually still having some, like with a shot timer, but not have, it's cool. I like it. I enjoy trying different configurations with different platforms and just seeing how it all works. It's just neat. I like the can. It sounds pretty good. It's got a good tone. It's fun.
Klecker just posted a meme in the Discord of with you.
This will be good.
My hands look like this, so your pants can look like this. And he has this.
Oh my gosh! I don't know what that.
If you guys aren't using Klecker, you're missing out. And by the way, we're not sponsored by Klecker. We don't receive free shit from Klecker. We buy Klecker stuff with our own money.
Absolutely, I'm happy to.
Two more coming. You've got several. They're greght stuff. And yeah, there's plenty of people making Kydex. Klecker's going to get it. Like, he's going to do a good job. And if I've never heard of him messing anything up, but I feel very confident if you get something from Klecker that you're not super excited about, and I haven't talked to him about this beforehand, he'll fix it. He'll make it right. And I don't have any doubt of that because he's like a good dude.
If there's something wrong with it, he most certainly will fix it. He'll make it right.
Cool. Look at that. We're literally doing an ad read, and he's not.
Klecker Tactical.
Klecker Tactical. Got a dually. There's probably some AR-15 code that'll give AR-15.
Yep. I was almost going to say it. It's like, no. Stop. Put the brakes.
You got a code?
No, love his shit. So back. Placed the order with Klecker. He sent me the light. I threw that on there. Got that lined up. But he also sent me, of course, as you see, the holster there. So I got the holster for the Yida with the new Streamlight. For the appendix style with the claw and the DCC clips. It is in a lovely, perfect shade, or not shade, but amazing print of tiger stripe. It looks fan-frickin-tastic. Not only everything about it, the print and the design looks perfect, looks amazing. The way he made it, so this was a newer one. We're kind of
I like how
how do I say? It was one of the earlier ones, making sure it's working and all that. So it's kind of a not trial together well. It did put a lot of work into getting that together for me. Sent me the holster and 2 matching mag pouches, which are pretty awesome. And one thing I learned not too long ago about the mag pouches is they're the same design. I'm showing it to you like my camera's on. My camera's not even on. They're the same. But if you can look at what's there, it's the same mag pouch as the other ones. But you can adjust. I forget what it's called, but there's an adjustment in there which will taper the width down. So you can put a 380 mag into a 9mm pouch, and it works perfectly.
Okay.
So we printed that, and I got those both with the DCC mono clips on there, matching the DCC mono clip, same pattern as the holster. So this holster is Boltaron, not Kydex, which, I mean, it handles the same, it looks the same, it feels the same, but that's an interesting, Boltaron, yep.
Okay.
And this is in the 0.93 thickness, so it's a little bit more heavy duty.
Yeah,
It's rigid, it's going to hold, it's not going to break because I do a lot of labor and manual work and stuff like that. And I've broken some holsters just because I'm pretty rough on things, and this looks like it's going to freaking hold up really well. It's fantastic. It worked through, and we got it fitting perfectly. It looks awesome. I'm super pumped that I have a freaking Beretta and a Klecker holster in tiger stripe. I know I don't sound it right now, but I'm pretty ecstatic with that, with this setup.
It looks awesome. It looks really awesome.
My next, thank you, man. I freaking love this. This is awesome. It is. Same thing, man. Next thing for the Yita, I'm gonna order the plate and put a dot on it, and then once I get my can in, I'll be tossing that thing on there, and the gun will be done. I'm still checking JK's website. It's like, still on back order. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But
dude, that's hot.
I'll still shoot the gun. Hell yeah! So it's awesome. I freaking love this. Love the Beretta. Say it a million more times. Awesome holster, so I can not wear my Raggedy Ann holster anymore, and I got one with the light on it, ready to rock and roll, and I'll be rocking this in the match here in 2 weeks.
That's awesome. Hey, Dusky, if you could in the chat, Dwayne said, can you post a link for the holster? So if you could post it, it's Klecker Tactical. Klecker is also Dwayne. He is he's in our Discord. But we all met him. So we all met him last year at Goals in Tennessee and hung out with him. And just a super good dude, good dude. If you want to support somebody that's worth supporting, he's the guy to support. And again, I've not heard of anybody having a problem. If you have a problem, I have zero doubts that he will take care of it. And he's not paying us anything or giving us any free shit to say this. We just like him. He was in the chat earlier. Where the fuck's he at now? Anyways, he probably got busy.
I actually had am I in here?
Yeah.
Am I muted? Nope. Okay. Oh, sorry. I had one a while ago for my SIG that I beat the crap out of, and I had developed a small issue with it, and he basically acknowledged that, said, okay, I see what's going on there, and I'm going to make an improvement to the design. I'm going to start using a different and better material, and he made it right, took care of that, and upgraded it, and it's been amazing ever since.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't want to say something I shouldn't say, but he takes care of people, man.
Yeah, he's a good
stuff.
solid dude.
Nope, that's not the link. Nope, but Outlaw got it. Thank you, Outlaw. I am trying to stay with it tonight.
You're good, man.
But that's the Yita. That's the new rig for it. I'm excited. Super freaking pumped. I love this. Love carrying a Beretta. Love Tiger Stripe. See, it matches everything good. Yeah.
Sexy.
Yeah, man.
You got anything else?
Okay. Nope. Don't think so. Not that I can think of.
We're going to move kind of fast to the end of it. We're approaching the 2-hour mark. Here's me and my NRA. It's not a plate carrier. It's probably a snack carrier, if we're being honest. Yeah. So I didn't do a whole lot in centerfire this last week. I didn't get a chance to talk last week. I'm building like a rigid molly panel thing for a backpack. I think I about have that kind of sorted out. I'll post some pics in the Discord. I did get the Galil shipped off to Pro 2 Customs. They got it this week. I haven't heard anything from them yet, but going to get some things done. Dusky is throwing up.
Yeah, I'm having issues.
I have the first generation Kel-Tec CQB, the integrally suppressed Kel-Tec Sub 2000. So it's like a 9mm folding carbine. It's integrally suppressed. And it has their old lockup, and it's not the best. They changed it, I assume, for the reason that I'm having problems. And you'll be shooting the thing, and it rotates so that when you fold it, you can fold it and lock it with an optic on it. And the damn thing, like the alignment tab releases. So I've sent that back. I've never sent a gun in for warranty or repairs ever in my life. And I've done 2. I've done the Ruger GP100 recently that should be back tomorrow. And then this Keltec CQB that I've sent in that they received this week. I'm hoping Keltec makes it right. Hopefully I'll be able to report back what they do. I don't know how they're going to fix it, but it seems like maybe the original design wasn't awesome and they've corrected that with the new version. So if you get a Keltec CQB, I'll say this, when it's not doing its thing that's screwing up where it's rotating, it's a lot of fun. It's pretty quiet. Takes Glock mags. You can run it. It's run all 9mm rounds. I've shot through it without issue. So yeah, I can recommend it, but I try to get the new one if you get one. They seem to be priced pretty similarly too. I finally shot my high point URGI, possibly the most expensive high point AR in the world.
I love that one.
Second most.
I'll say this: that's the first Geisley I've shot. Everything on this gun, in the lower parts kit, the buffer tube, everything in there is Geisley. I literally took a high point lower, bought a URGI upper, and all the parts for the lower Geisley, with the exception of B5 stock and foregrip. Has a Gideon 1:6 fiber that they sent me. I need to disclose that. They sent me that optic. I didn't ask for it, but I appreciated it. Very nice of them. I will say the thing, so on the bottom, that's a 1:8 that I bought that I put on my 17 Wisdom. The 1:8s and the 1:10s are a little heavier. Not a slight against them. They're a little heavier. That 1:6 is a lighter optic, and the fiber reticle is super bright. And I shot that for the first time this last weekend. And a couple things. One, Geisley triggers, yes, they're fantastic. I loved it. The URGI upper,
Wait, what triggers in it?
I'd have to look it up. It's expensive. Don't remember.
It could be any of them.
I know. It's single stage, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look at it. I can find out. I didn't know. The thing is Geisley has all these different triggers, and I'm not smart enough to know. So I just bought the one that looked cool. It's got a neat flat trigger shoe.
I got to be honest. I like looking at their website just to see all the trigger pull graphs.
They have so much stuff. The Geisley upper is flawless. It shot great. I shot shitty because I shoot shitty. I don't have a lot. I'm not like all joking aside, I'm not like an amazing, tactical operator. I know it's shocking. I think a fat white guy, middle-aged would be great, but I'm not LARPing and awesome. It's a great setup. If you get a chance, get a Geisley, shoot a Geisley. They're all fantastic. But yeah, like this is a cool gun. And I did it kind of as a joke with the high point lower. The gun's nice. Also the 17 Wisdom, the Franklin. It's just fantastic. Really enjoy it. But yeah, the Gideon LPVOs for the money. Again, if you want to spend $1,000, you can get a better LPVO. You can, but for the money for the price they charge, I don't think you really can. I mean, they're probably pretty similar to an Arkin or an Athlon or whoever else, was it Vector and Zerotech. I haven't tried all those. I really like these. They're really clear. I've let other people shoot with them. They all seem to like them. I'm a big fan. Again, we're not sponsored or paid, anything. They did send me the 1:6 for free, which is awesome. I love them. I guess I'm the last one on the centerfire. We have about 5 minutes before we hit 2 hours. We're trying to keep under 2 hours. We are going to goals. 3 of the 4 of us. We will miss Dusky. We understand it's a long trip from Florida. If you can get 2 goals, let us know. Get in our Discord, shoot us an email. Let us know you're going to be there. I haven't been going to these shows for years. I've been to SHOT Show once. That's my claim to fame. It was cool, but I got to tell you, you're not missing out on a lot if you go to goals. If you go to NRA annual meeting, you can see all the stuff. It's cool. Goals has probably been my favorite, just based on like getting to interact with the We Like Shooting guys and just a bunch of other cool guys that are going to be there. You'll get to meet a lot of people that maybe you've been listening to online. There's some great speakers that I think Dan listened to last year. I can't get out of when I go to these things, man, the exhibit halls are just, look, they got all the toys, man. They got all the toys and you can touch them. And so it's hard for me to go listen to somebody talk. But whatever you like, it's just a lot of fun. It's in Des Moines, Iowa, which will be awesome. There's a whole bunch of us staying at the Holiday Inn. I'm assuming it's sold out. Dan's got room on his couch bed if you want. I don't know. I'm just making that up. Be a lot of us there. If you can get to goals, come see us. Let us know you're there.
Do you have a futon?
Maybe. Let's go to parting shots. And you guys.
There's always that chair in the corner.
Which chair is that, Dan?
Sticky one.
The pull-out chair.
What do you use that chair for?
The pull-out chair.
The pull-out chair. Somebody's pulling out.
Never heard that.
Last chance for anybody in the chat. If you want to post up any show titles, also let us know here and in the Discord if you liked this new format where we're doing the PowerPoint. I'm sure I'll hear from Dusky, Dan, and Gat whether they liked it. But yeah,
I do. If I may, Okist wanted to bring attention to the upcoming World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off meetup in, I believe, Arkansas.
Yes.
Get your tickets now.
I believe
or something.
It is not far.
That's all I know. I'm just making stuff up about it now at this point. So if anybody else wants to say anything else about it,
I have heard about it. Rimfire Radio Show should field a team. I'm not doing a squirrel cook-off. It's been a long time since I've eaten squirrel, and I'm not interested in doing it again.
I have less respect for you now.
Rougarou, or sorry, there's Raggle Fraggle. I'm in my 4th or 5th drink now, so we're getting better. Yeah, let's do parting shots, guys. Dusky, you're up. What do you got?
I'm here. I made it.
You did.
Thanks, everybody. Carry, train, hunt, compete, do your thing. Thanks for joining. Share with us. Appreciate everybody sharing all the photos. Once again, we love seeing it all. Love seeing everybody competing in all their matches, seeing all their builds, all the same cool but new stuff. Bring it on, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you for all the support. Keep on, guys. Really, thank you.
Awesome. Gat, what do you got?
Are you going to me?
Yep. Say some shit.
All right.
And things.
I was trying to find my notes because I don't have them open yet, and we're at the end of the show.
Oh, man.
I know. I think I just found it.
Anyway,
let me just say this. This was at the end of the show last week. I didn't get to it. To all the new followers the last few weeks, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for being exactly who you are in the Discord, here with us every Wednesday. Man, this is not what I expected at all 22 weeks ago. This is amazing shit. Thank you so much. Obviously, we're willing to put up with whatever questions you have, whatever you ask of us. We'll try our hardest to give you the best answers we can. I honestly think the last couple of years hanging out, Discord and Rumble and everything else, we might have the best group. I'll just go ahead and say we might have the best group. It's the same, 20 guys every week, but you guys are so solid. Thank you so much. And again, like Drew was saying, if any of you have the opportunity to attend goals, please let us know. Please let us know if you're going to be there some kind of way. I will go out of my way to stop what I'm doing to come find you guys. Holy shit, it would be an honor to buy a round of drinks for you guys, to share smokes, cigars, any of it. Come on out and meet us, hang out with us, whatever you want to do. I wish everybody could make it.
Absolutely.
I do wish everybody could make it.
Dan, you got anything?
Sure, a little bit. I feel bad that I missed out on, having a guy shoot with me in the backyard. So if anybody in East Fort Worth wants to meet up with this guy and show him some cool stuff, please let me know. Also, if people don't know you have guns, they don't know that they could go shooting with you. So I strongly recommend, and this is based on Drew's legal advice, you should just run up to people and say, I have guns. I have a gun right now, especially if they're a cop.
Thank you, Drew. We always appreciate you're sharing your wisdom and your knowledge. We know you worked real hard
So
to
wise.
learn all that, man.
I am glad that I get to close this out. All right, everybody.
It's Fort Worth.
If you're watching the show live or if you're watching a recording, you can see all these great channels from the Firearms Radio Network and other places. The only one I don't have on here, Klecker Tactical. Definitely check them out. AR-15 podcast, Live Fire Media Show, Live Fire Media Show, Gun and Gear Review, AK-47, American Crossfire, Let's Go Hunt, and of course, our favorite and also his favorite, Sean's favorite podcast. But the We Like Shooting guys are awesome. Firearms Radio Network. If there's one of these shows you haven't checked out, I challenge you this next week. Listen to one of them. Just check it out. Like, they're all cool in their own way. It may not be your favorite. Try a different one. There's lots of good content, lots of good content creators. These are guys that are absolutely solid 2A advocates. They're not shitty gatekeepers. If you hear any of them being a shitty gatekeeper, tell me. I'll make fun of them because that's what I do. Leave us a review and stuff. Check out our Instagram, Discord server. We got a link tree, all that stuff. Send all nudes. Dusky wants you to send them in first, but I'll see them. info@rimfireradio.com.
Yeah, at least CC me.
Yes. And just generally, guys, again, to echo everybody else, we appreciate it. Nothing that was said tonight should be construed as legal advice. I am an attorney. I am not your attorney. Nothing I said or anybody else said is legal advice.
Except that last part.
Have a great week.
Thank you.
Also, guys, this is the first episode over 2 hours.
It's just getting better and better.
Well, we tipped over, huh?
What titles here again?
Tipped over like your gut above the belt line. Too late for jokes.
Dunlap disease. Belly Dunlap over your belt.
My delivery's off.
Everybody have a good night.